Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Passing Money. I'm Kirby. This is Alex. Today we're going to talk about why this channel. I mean, I know you see it all over social media. Why this channel don't do fear videos. Fear videos going into the fact of saying, "Oh my God, we're going to a recession. The world's going to end. Throw out the baby with the bathwater. This is over." Saying that everybody's about to lose their jobs and everybody's about to what you seen out there, Alex? What's
It's
some
kind
other
of
videos?
it's disappointing to see that stuff, especially from some of my favorite YouTubers. Knowing that they know what's going on, the same YouTubers that post this stuff, they're totally okay. It's not all crashing down, but it's used as clickbait so you can see, oh, what's the video about? And I mean,
Right. And
there's headlines in the news of what's going on in the economy, but there's no need to fear, but actually be prepared as investors to see how you can take advantage of it rather than be affected by the situation.
right. And that's the reason why on this channel we don't do fear videos. We ask the question, is a recession coming? Are you prepared for a recession? Is this stuff? And we're putting out this information based on what the financial data and what the economic data is showing. We're not just doing you know, just saying, oh, the housing market is going to crash 20%, 50%, 80%. We're asking, is it going to crash? If it's going to crash, what are you prepared to do? What are you going to do? This is how we're navigating the situation. We don't we don't do that because again, we already understand. I mean, me personally, I lived through the financial crisis. I actually had a house with no job at that time, and I understood the fear that was going there, and I couldn't find information or anything to show me how to navigate through those different nuances. By luck, grace, and you know, a guy coming in to buy the house right before it went negative on me, it helped me out a lot. But besides that I didn't have any information. And then after that happened, I prided myself and I wanted to know everything that's going on economically because the truth of it is the politics, no matter what side of the aisle, left side, right side, that stuff don't matter. What matters is the financial security of my household, the financial security of your household. And so I wanted to immerse myself in those type of subject lines and things like that to see what's going to happen. I can't depend on the government or a president to take care of my family. That's my job as a man, as a husband, as a father to do. So that's what I have to do. I can't blame nobody. So I figured I need to learn what's going on and I need to be prepared before it happens the next time after 2008. I need to be prepared when it happens the next time to prepare in the future.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And I mean, it's very important. I mean, I was just talking to someone at work, when was this? Yesterday, um, who was talking about during the recession, they pulled their 401k out and, because they were losing money, and they were surprised that I invested in stocks. And it just goes to show you that simple idea that you don't sell when it's low, you sell when it's high, or you buy when it's low. It's just not taught. And people, when I was explaining to this person that they have to, like, I literally picked up a ruler and I said, imagine this is a share. You purchase it at $50, now it dropped to 25. It's still the same share and it still has a potential to go up to 100, just as an example. And that just didn't click with them. So most people, they just buy into the fear of what they're told instead of actually researching things for themselves and making profit off of it, basically.
And yeah, and so that's why we focus more on education, true education, not the fear tactics. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Just be prepared for it. That's why we provide videos of this is how you prepare for recession, explaining why gas prices are going up. How do you mitigate those risks? What do you need to do? Should you be storing cash right now, even though it's not going over the mass media that a recession is coming? But you should be preparing now for a recession because once it hit the mass media saying, oh, the recession is here, people are gonna be worried about their jobs and they're not gonna have a time to sit there and start storing money. I always say it's easier to start storing money and saving when you can afford to before life happens and then you don't have the ability to. It's just like a hole, like you rowing across a river. It's a hole, one hole in the boat. All right, you can plug the boat, you can plug that, and then you need to start working on that hole to fix it. But most people are like, oh, we'll just plug it and it'll be all right. And the next thing you know, more holes come in, and then now you don't have the tools to fix the boat. It's probably a terrible analogy, but that's how I look at it.
Very good, very good.
Yes, but that's how I look at it, and that's the purpose of the channel, is just to inform people of what to do, how to be prepared, what's going on, letting them know what's going on, and to do the things that they need to do to mitigate the risk. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Like we talked about in the previous video about jobs will be lost. Jobs will be lost. We can't control if I will have a job tomorrow or not. But what I can control is having an emergency fund set up in case I do lose my job. I can still pay excuse me, I can still pay for the bills and stuff like that until I find another job, or tide me over until the recession ends. I have to have cash flowing assets that's going to keep paying me in spite of a job. Those are the things that we try to do. I can still keep talking about investing when other people are fearful, to try to build network and stuff like that, and give people the understanding of how wealth is built, instead of going along with the crowd, just trying to fear everybody just so they can click the video to just say, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. I want to hear about it. Forget hearing about it. How do you prepare is the key to the equation. We can't do nothing about what's going to happen, because what's going to happen is going to happen.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very important to prepare beforehand, and then during the time that times are good, things are great, setting up yourself where you're buying assets, you're building a portfolio, and then when times are bad, you can take advantage of it because now you've set up reserves and cash to be able to purchase assets at a discounted price.
Yeah, and I agree wholeheartedly. And for everybody, so now you know the purpose of this channel. This channel is all about education, informing, and preparedness for people. It's not to fear you, scare you, or anything like that. It's to get you prepared for what's going to happen. Only thing guaranteed, bad stuff is going to happen. No matter if you lived in this world more than 5 days, bad stuff is going to happen. You just got to be prepared for the bad stuff to keep pushing yourself through it. And that's the purpose of this channel. If you like the information that we're providing, please like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section below. Tell us about what preparations you're doing for the pending upcoming recession. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.
See you guys.